everyone's still trying to work out, because it's happened so quickly, is that there's a bunch of tools that are out there to use. Everyone's trying to discover them. Some are using them. And the other challenge for companies is every company's different. There is no 10 commandments for remote working. Well, we try to have one. You've got 9 commandments. It's pretty close. You may be missing one commandment. I don't know.
I didn't think about that. I actually, now that I think about it, I should have created a 10th just so that I could have the commandments. But actually, the way to think about this is, if you imagine how we used to work, most of what we did was synchronous. Even email, which is more of a semi-synchronous or an asynchronous tool, was treated like a synchronous tool. People responded immediately, and you were almost annoyed or pissed off if somebody didn't respond to your email immediately. And actually, the things like company handbooks or knowledge bases and wikis and collaborative documentation and collaborative works like Trello, those didn't really come into play.
No.
But if you think about it now, you're moving from synchronous to asynchronous, which means you're moving from low permanence of data to high permanence of data. You want to retain everything in your organization because people don't know what's going on. You want people to be able to find out information about what was said there and then. So moving from email and one-to-one meetings or in-person meetings to chat like Slack and Teams, to forums like Twist and Discord, to project and task tools like Trello and GitHub, to Google Docs and Dropbox and Paper. This is what companies move away from synchronous to asynchronous. And how you work out what works for your company is really dependent on how fast you move to asynchronous and how hard you push to be asynchronous. Because if you don't, you will burn your people out.
Yeah.
In a year's time, we're gonna have a whole new kettle of chaos when it comes to remote people who are working remote, even in a hybrid environment, is really suffering from what I call second-class citizen status, where they don't feel respected, they don't feel like a first-class citizen in the office.
Yeah, that's it. This whole area is fascinating in the sense of a lot of traditional companies, I think, are really going to struggle, like law firms, accounting firms, that could do the work remotely quite easily, but they don't have the tools to do it. They don't have the culture to do it. They've got decades of, in fact, you're almost talking centuries of embedded practices. This is the way we've always done it. And for me, I was dragged a little bit kicking and screaming to use Trello by my team, and they're going, look. And then I was about a month or two late. I said, trust me, I'm going to get with the program, and I did. And I sort of said to the joking to the guys, I said, it's changed my life.